The cops are hesitating to act in the wake of what we saw in Ferguson and Baltimore. The mayor saying last week, quote, "We have allowed our police department to get fetal, and it is having a direct consequence. They have pulled back from the ability to interdict. They don't want to be a news story themselves. They don't want their career ended early, and it is having an impact." Remember, when police departments across the country were being wildly criticized last winter, we were told, don't worry, this won't happen.
Have you seen these arguments basically that go like this? Starting in Ferguson, we've seen these activists and protests against police misconduct. That has forced police to stop becoming proactive, and now crime is spiking. What do you make of that argument?
Well, there are only three problems with it. The first problem is crime isn't spiking, and indeed there's no national pattern at all.
And even the theory about this Ferguson effect and how police officers, the documentation, video documentation of police officers engaged in all types of behavior would have a direct impact on a police officer's willingness to actually work, it is really offensive, and it speaks poorly to the profession itself.
Joining me now, former New York City Police Department detective and Fox News contributor Bo Dietl, and political commentator Lisa Durden. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
So I thought it wasn't going to happen, but even the mayor of Chicago seems to be saying, earlier we said he was blaming the cops. I don't know if that's fair to Mayor Emmett. He was saying it's happening, that the cops are, quote, going fetal. Do you believe that, Bo?
Well, if you look at the whole circumstance after Ferguson and what's happened, then you have the groups being formed, Black Lives Matter. Next thing is they say that rioting is like the Tea Party now, and we didn't see one person arrested in Ferguson or Baltimore. Very identified people who are looting, arson and everything. Cops now are saying themselves they don't want to arrest people committing crimes. And then what happened with Blake in New York, they look at the facts of the matter was he was pointed out, he was supposed to have possibly a knife. He was put on the ground, he's handcuffed. The cop was taken off duty, his guns was taken away from him, his badge was taken away, and now he's suspended. He's getting death threats to his house, to his family. The cops can't keep being slapped around. Well, with that said, you've got a lot of cops out there that still want to do their job.
Yeah,
but the point is, once they do their job, the cell phones come out. If you go to toss somebody to try to get a gun off the street, the next thing is they're going to be videotaping and say you're illegally searching, and a cop is going to get sued. They say, you know what? We're not going to get involved.
All right, I got two guesses. So
thank you very much.
Do you believe it's true that the cops are holding back?
Oh, I think they're holding back, and that's the biggest racist statement of all times. To blame the Black Lives Matter movement for why you're not doing your freaking job, you RoboCops, is disgusting.
Oh, but if they do their job, then they're getting called.
It's her fault because she stood up for herself. These guys are not the victim, and to say that they can't do their job because they're afraid. Let's think about a police's job. A police's job is to be in danger every day. You might get shot in the head and not come home tonight. You can't take a little ribbing. You can't take a cell phone videotaping you in your job.
Okay, I got a question.
Excuse me, if you don't want to get an evaluation,
I got a question. Here's my question. If you feel as though you could identify people are burning people's buildings down and their business and robbing those stores, do you feel as though those looters should be arrested for that?
Absolutely.
Well, they're not doing it, and then that's what the cops are getting frustrated out there because people are committing crimes, and the cops are now the ones that are getting blamed for it.
The cops are worried about becoming the next Darren Wilson, where they ruin their lives, but they're exonerated.
Boo-hoo-hoo. We're going to put a camera on you to make sure you do your job. Let me just tell you something. I worked for major corporations for 8 years of my life, and every year I got evaluated at my job, and if I didn't do a good job, I got fired. So your evaluator is the customer. Who's the customer? The public.
60 people were killed in Chicago in the month of September. Follow me on this one. This year, there'll be over 5,000 African-American kids killed on our inner city. Where are my black leaders crying about one bad shooting with a cop and ready to hang all the cops? Why don't they come out and say illegal guns are killing the kids on our streets, not NRA guns. These are illegal guns in Chicago,
on the black market guns.
All over this country, I want to get those guns off the street. If I have to toss somebody, I'll toss them. I'll get the gun. You know, don't say I did a legal search officer. You have to sign this card. New York, you're going to sign this card because I searched it. Now I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to lose my job. There is some sort of thought behind it.
I gotta go, but this is riveting.
Oh, Lord.
This is really
You're killing me.
Quick last word.
You can't criminalize something because the criminals are watching you. So you can't become the criminal to help stop the criminal. So this is what the cops are doing. These are
I
the cops
locked
that
up
become
thousands
criminals.
of people out
she's
there,
gonna lower
and I
it.
tossed
Listen,
them.
you're
And I
the
kept
first
the
one to
illegal
left.
guns
Yes.
off.
Great to see you both.
So, well, thank you. Oh, Lord.
Now go so quickly.
Oh, Lord.
Shut her up.
Did you notice last night's